Hey all, I'm Apurva and welcome back to WeDesified. Today we will be discussing about how to reissue your Indian passport from the United States. If you stay in the US for long enough or got your passport issued when you were young, there is a good chance that you have to get your passport reissued, since most Indian passports have a validity of 10 years or less. In this video, we will discuss about how much does it cost to get your passport renewed in the US and how to complete the application process within one day. So let's get to it, but before that, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you will be notified every time we upload a new video. We don't have to tell you this, but a passport is the most important document when you're outside of your home country. Not just while traveling, but it is very important to have a valid passport with you all the time. So if your passport is about to expire, you have to get it reissued before the expiry date. Many people think it is easier to get it reissued when they travel back to India, or it is safe to do it in India itself. But trust us, you can get your passport reissued from the US as well with very simple steps, and you can complete the total application procedure within one single day. So let's get started. If you Google reissue Indian passport in the USA, the first link you get will give you the detailed step-by-step procedure. If you see here, it says VFS GLOBAL. VFS GLOBAL is the current service provider for the Indian consulate in the USA for passport and visa related services. So you just click the link and it navigates you to the corresponding page on their website. Read all the instructions carefully and proceed to the step-by-step guide. First thing is to decide whether you want regular processing or Tatkal service, because based on this selection, your cost and the processing time will change. As per their website, the processing time for regular service is around 3 weeks and for Tatkal service is around 1 week. VFS fees for regular processing are $92.90 and for Tatkal service there is an additional Tatkal fee of $150. So the total would be $242.90 for Tatkal service. The regular booklet has 36 pages and the jumbo booklet has 60 pages. And if you want to go for Tatkal services, you shouldn't be changing any of these. In simple words, if you don't have to change anything and just get your passport reissued as it is, which is the case for most people, then you can choose either regular or Tatkal processing. But the regular processing is also quick enough. You usually get your passport delivered back to you within 3 weeks or less. And you can apply for the new passport up to 1 year before it expires. So you will have plenty of time for regular processing if you apply in time. Once you decide on the service, you have to fill an application form with the Indian government. You can navigate to that page by clicking on the link here. You will have to choose the Americas, USA, and once you are here, register for a new profile. Here, choosing the right embassy or consulate is very important. Based on the state you live in, your consulate will change. Since we live in Indiana, our consulate is Chicago. You can check for your state here. Scroll down here and choose the correct option. Other fields are self-explanatory. Fill in exactly like your passport and complete the registration. Once the registration is completed, you can log in with ID and password and choose Apply for Ordinary Passport and continue with filling the form. You can use this sample form for assistance. They explained each field in detail and what to fill in here. We will provide the link in the description box below as well. Most people get confused about this eligibility for the non-ECR category question. This is a category on an Indian passport that indicates if you need an immigration check to work in certain countries. If you have passed at least 10th grade, then you are eligible for the non-ECR category. So you can choose yes for this question. This voter ID, PAN and Aadhaar number are optional, but if you give them, it will help in making your application process faster. So fill in the details as accurately as possible and verify before submitting, because you cannot edit once you submit it. You have to resubmit the entire form again, so make sure you make no mistakes. Make a note of the application reference number or ARN to track the application later. So the next step is to create a profile with VFS Global. You can fill in all these details as per your passport and the government application form. You can choose any additional services you want. I would suggest choosing the round-trip courier and SMS service so that you don't have to worry about the courier labels and delays, and you will also get timely updates about your application, so that is very useful. VFS Global uses FedEx as their courier service, so you know it's safe. Once you finalize all these, you can proceed to the payment. Keep in mind that there is a 3.5% convenience fee if you're paying the fees online. You can pay via money order or cashier check as well, but that will delay the processing, as the application processing will only start by VFS once the payment is received. After you make the payment, the next step is sending the physical application packet to the consulate for processing. In the packet, you need to send this mandatory document checklist that consists of government application online form, current original passport copy, affidavit of change of appearance and signature, Annexure E, copy of the valid status in the US, proof of address, and fee payment receipt along with the checklist itself. If you are changing any other details, you have to include the relevant supporting documents as well. You can find the list of acceptable supporting documents for each section in the checklist itself. Annexure E is a self-declaration form. Appearance and signature mostly change in 10 years, so you have to include that as well. If you see, some of these forms need a notary and are in color, so pay a little more attention here to avoid any unnecessary mistakes. You need 2 photographs to be pasted, one on the government application form and one on the change of appearance form. You don't have to send any extra photographs and you can get them at the FedEx location itself. Once you get all these done, you will have to courier them via FedEx using the prepared label and wait for them to be processed. Let's see how do we do all this application process within one day. First thing is to identify the dependent tasks, like getting the notarization or photographs taken. UPS is where most people go for the notary. Not many people know this, but you can get your documents notarized at your bank too, and they do it for free if you have an account with them. Banks can notarize documents like address proofs, change of appearance or signature, or self-declaration affidavits, but they cannot notarize employment verification or visa-related documents. So you can get at least some of the documents notarized for free because UPS charges you per document. In Indiana state, UPS charge $10 per document. It could be more in states like New York or California, so plan accordingly. Some documents ask for self-notarization, which means signing with the date on your own. So check which of your documents need notary and which need self-notary. Most of these notary places require appointments due to COVID, so the first thing is to book that appointment. Next, you can get the photographs taken at the FedEx store itself. So you can do that when you go to send the courier. Once the notary appointment is booked, you can create the profiles on the government website and VFS Global website and submit the application forms. It hardly takes 30 minutes to an hour. Printouts and photocopies can be taken at the UPS store itself if you don't have any other means. Get the copies ready, organize them properly, and notarize the required ones. If you opted for VFS provided courier, go to the FedEx store, get the photographs done and paste them as required. You don't have to send any additional photographs. VFS provides the label for sending the packet, so get it printed and send the packet to the consulate. You will receive an email and SMS notification once they receive your application packet and complete the processing from their end and send it to the government for approval. They will let you know once the police verification is initiated. You can follow up with your local police station in India at this point and make sure that the report is sent in time. Once they receive the verification report, they approve within 1 to 2 days and your new passport will be couriered back to you. The entire procedure takes 2 to 3 weeks and you can get notified and track the application and each step. Once you receive the new passport, you have to carry both old and new passports every time. This is the approximate cost for getting your Indian passport reissued in the US. So that's all we have for today. Hope this is helpful and you learned something new. We will come up with more videos soon. Please let us know all your questions in the comments box below. We will reply and make videos answering all your questions. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep learning. Bye-bye.